Hi, welcome to the Spring Mix podcast. I'm Gabby,
And I'm Ivana.
and we're here today with our assistant principal, Mr. Rampatat.
Hello.
So we're going to ask you questions, and you have to answer them, and you have to answer them truthfully.
All right, I'm going to try my best.
You want to go first?
You can go first.
All right. Do you like your job?
I love my job. I get to come and tell kids what to do and what not to do.
So this is like adding up to her question. What builds up your energetic personality when to come to school?
Let's see. I know the kind of kids I'm coming to are full of energy, so I have to make myself more energetic so that way I can be heard and they can be heard at the same time. And I think it's worked so far because I think they appreciate me and I think they know that I appreciate them.
All right. And would you ever be a teacher?
I was a teacher.
Oh.
I was a teacher for 10 years right across the street at 266. And I taught 7th grade math.
Oh.
Then I became a math coach for 4 years at 266. And then I moved on to be an assistant principal at PSIS 49 in Middle Village. And then I came back here because me and Miss Mandel started the campus the same time. So we knew each other since 2003.
Oh.
Do you like 208 better?
208 is fun, is exciting. Like I said, I started the campus in 2003 when we opened. So I've been on this campus for 21 years. So when I was at 266, we would talk about 208 and 208 would talk about us. The kids would talk about each other and there was always things going on. We were from 2 different districts. So it was exciting. It was brand new at that time and we grew into doing things together as one school to the other and it is fun.
All right. And what's your favorite subject?
If I'm a math teacher, I guess math is my favorite subject.
Well, I didn't know that you used to teach, so I had a question about if you were a teacher, what would you teach? But now I have a different question. If you had to become a teacher again, what grade would you teach?
Well, I've always taught middle school. For 10 years, I was teaching middle school, 7th grade and 8th grade math and Regents. So I guess I would go back and do the same thing.
All right.
Would you ever consider trying to teach 6th grade?
It's still middle school, so it's still good. If I had to challenge myself, maybe go into the lower grades, maybe, or maybe into high school. It's different in high school, totally different.
Yeah.
Teaching geometry, algebra 2, and trying to do AP calculus and stuff like that again, which I totally forgot.
What do you do outside of school, like for your free time? Because I know you have kids.
I have 4 kids, 2 boys and 2 girls. One of them is in 8th grade graduating, and the other one is 6th, the other one 3rd, and the other one is 1st. So I spend a lot of my time here, but when I do get home and I'm home, I take my kids swimming. My boys are in swimming, they're in soccer. My daughters are in music, so I am involved a lot in what they do to make sure that they are happy and they're doing things that they love to do as well.
Would you ever consider retiring?
Of course, who wants to do this forever, right?
But-
But let's see, I have about, give or take, I have about 7 years left to work. So if Miss Mandel retires in 2 years, I'm hoping to become the principal of the school. And after that, I can retire within 5 years, I hope. If not, stay longer if I'm doing well and I love it.
All right. Thank you for being on the podcast with us.
And that's all for now, and maybe we'll get another chance to interview you.
Wonderful. Thanks for having me.
Thank
Yeah.
Hi, welcome to the Spring Mix podcast. I'm Adriana, and I'm here with Ricky and our special guest, Mr. Rampatat.
Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Good. And we will be doing an interview.
Fantastic.
I'll go first. What inspired you to become a teacher? Was it your first idea in your head as a kid? Do you want to?
No, it wasn't the first idea in my head. I worked at a bank first. Then I worked with a company called Enterprise Rent-A-Car as a manager. My aunt was a teacher who raised me. There are a lot of teachers in my family that inspired me. And when I thought to myself, what am I doing? Where am I going? What am I going to do with the rest of my life? That's when I applied to be a teacher. And because of a teacher that I had in 7th grade math back in Trinidad, inspired me to do better and to find the love for math. And I figured, hey, why not? And when I went to Brooklyn to interview for a position, then they said, hey, you'll be a good math teacher because you have a lot of college credits in math. So because of that, I started teaching math. And 25 years afterwards, here I am. Yay.
As you were growing up, what was your favorite subject?
When I was growing up as a teenager, I guess everything was my favorite until that year that I had that math teacher I talked about. And he changed things for me and found a love for math and the anxiousness to keep doing math and helping other people with it, and made it fun and made it interesting and exciting for me to keep doing it and moving on.
If you don't mind me asking, what was your favorite childhood memory?
My favorite childhood memory was back in like secondary school. We would be sitting for lunch together like outside because Trinidad is a hot place. So we would have lunch and we would get to sit outside, not to be in the cafeteria and whatnot, and just sitting with your friends, talking about stuff or watching the cricket games that's happening during lunchtime with the different grades and teams and whatnot, and just hanging out with my friends.
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite person to work with, like, out of this whole school over here?
So my favorite person to work with, to be honest, is Miss Mandel, because we are very similar and we do silly things throughout the day to make it interesting and have fun with the kids. And we have a lot of the same visions. So I guess Miss Mandel.
If you had to choose one meal to eat for the rest of your life, what would you pick?
Oh my God, I love doubles. I don't know if you guys know what
What's-
doubles is. So doubles is a Trinidadian street food. It has 2 pieces of, what do you guys call it here?
Bread?
Bread and chickpeas in the center, curry chickpeas in the center. So it's like a street food from Trinidad where I come from. So I love, love, love that. So as soon as I get on a plane and if I go back to Trinidad, that's the first thing I want to eat.
Okay. You have a favorite sport?
My favorite sport, growing up, I used to play tennis in high school. So I guess I like tennis, lawn tennis.
I've got one final question for you.
Yes.
You've told us about like your past experience with your other school and when you were younger in your own school. How was like your experience in this school?
So my experience in school, I love the school. The kids are really exciting to work with. They're fun. They listen. They can be annoying at times, but you know, deep down in my heart, I know they mean well. And it's not that you have to reprimand them a lot of the times, because I don't like doing that. I like talking to them and not down at them. And I think they listen. I think they take me serious and understand I'm coming from a good place and want to see them do better and try to do their best. So I think that's what's interesting about this school and the kids that's here. This is my 6th year here. So I've seen a lot of different kids come through, and you have to look at every child as that child and not compare them to other kids, just like you would do with your own kids. So that way, you know, that child is going through whatever they're going through or have the issues they have or whatever it is that's happening. You treat that child as that child and let them know that you're coming from a good place and they'll respect you for that, I think. So I love that about this school.
What you said was very thoughtful, and yeah, that was very good.
Thanks for having me.
And I think that's it. So thank you for being our special guest.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hello, welcome to the Spring Mix podcast. I'm Ivana.
And I'm Gabby.
And welcome to our talk about
It podcast. And today we are here to talk about Would You Rather Debate Edition.
We're going to be asking each other would you rather question, and if we get the same answer, then we're going to explain why we picked that answer. But if we get a different answer, then we're going to debate on it. So, Ivana, would you rather eat pizza or ice cream?
Probably ice cream. What would you eat?
Pizza.
Oh, let's debate about it then.
I think that we should eat pizza because pizza is more nutritious than ice cream. Even though they're both like not the greatest foods to eat, ice cream is like more sugary and it could cause more cavities than pizza would.
I say ice cream because I like ice cream, especially because like I have a sweet tooth for like candy and stuff like that, so that's why I like it. I still like pizza, but I like ice cream more.
Okay, so next question. Would you rather be able to fly or be able to pause time? I want to be able to pause time because I'm always late for school.
Yeah.
If I could just click a button or do something to make that time stop, because every time I get ready for school, my dad takes me because he has to work. Like, he goes to work. So he takes me and I'm like always rushing. I have to leave the house by 7:30 and I'm usually leaving by 7:40 to 7:35.
Yeah, I'll be able to pause time because, like, sometimes if I'm in a bad situation and I don't know what to say, I can just pause time and think of what I'm going to say.
That's how I feel about debate because I'm in a debate club. And if I could just pause time because there's something called a mock debate. I was the first speaker all the time that I went. And I had to mock debate the other first speaker, and I was really good at writing my speeches, but not the greatest at the mock debates because the mock debates are like, you gotta think that because of their speech. All their speeches could be different. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Okay. Would you rather shower with wet socks or chug a slushie?
Chug a slushy.
Yeah, same. Because I would never shower with wet socks.
That just sounds very weird and no.
Yeah, it feels weird.
How do you know what it feels like? Ivana.
Would you rather bungee jump or zip line?
You could go first.
I would rather bungee jump because I already zip lined before.
I feel like ziplining, you could do that a lot of places. Bungee jumping, I don't really find like you could do it in many places because there's like a certain thing for like bungee jumping. And I rather bungee jump because I really am just like the person who's like just not scared of much.
Yeah, same.
I've gone ziplining before. I'm like, okay, next bungee jumping.
Yeah, it's not scary.
Yeah. That's all for now. Thanks for listening to the
Talk about it
podcast.
Have a good day.
Hi, welcome to the Spring Mix Podcast. And I'm Adriana, the host of today's game show. The first question is, what is the largest desert? The options are Sahara Desert, Antarctica, or the Amazon rainforest.
It's Antarctica.
Yeah! The second question, what is the biggest planet in our solar system? The options are Mercury, Mars, 3,
Jupiter. Jupiter. I was about to say that.
1 point for each of you. Third question, how many bones are in the human ear? 0, 3, or 5?
3.
What is the most populated country in the world? 1, USA, 2, India, or 3, China? 1 point for both of you. So guys, it doesn't matter who's first. What is the tallest mountain anywhere? Mount Fuji, Mount Everest, or Mount Elbrus?
Mount Everest. Okay, I think this one's a trick question, like the populated country one and the other one. I'm gonna go with number 3.
You're wrong. It's Mount Everest. That one goes to me. What is the most common last name in the U.S.? 1, Smith, 2, James, 3, Thompson.
Thompson.
Just
Smith.
that is correct. Yeah! For the last question, this is a trick question. I don't think you guys are gonna guess it. Orlin is a shade of what color? 1 blue, 2 red, 3 yellow.
4 yellow. Well, it's giving red, yellow vibes. But since Ricky said yellow, I'm gonna go with red.
And just because you said that, Ricky gets all the. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was all the questions I had prepared for today's podcast.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
That's all for now. Thanks for listening. Bye.